So everyone wants to feel fit and healthy, right? The Faster Way diet can make your goals accomplished. So the Faster Way diet can make you feel healthy, feel more confident, provide better sleep for you, give you more energy, and make you lose fat. So there are 4 main components to this diet. There is carb cycling, fasting, and you can also have no gluten and no dairy on this diet. So first, let's start out with carb cycling. Carb cycling is when some days of the week, mostly only 2 days of the week, you'll have low carb days. So you'll have 50 grams of carbs or less. So the purpose of low carb days is to deplete your glycogen storage so your body will dip into its fat storages for fuel. So the rest of the days of the week, once you're not doing low carbs, you'll just have your regular carbs. So carb cycling can improve your insulin levels and help your body store less fat. So that's the purpose of carb cycling. So the next part of the diet is fasting. So when you fast, you'll stop eating around 8 o'clock and then you won't start eating till around 12 o'clock the next morning. And this might seem hard to you at first, but honestly your body gets used to it and you won't really realize it. The purpose of regular fasting is it is linked to your body, the way your body metabolizes cholesterol and sugar. Fasting can also improve the way your body metabolizes sugar. This can reduce your risk of gaining weight and developing diabetes, which are both linked to heart disease. So that's the reason we fast and you do carb cycling on this diet. So the next part of the diet is having no dairy or no gluten. So starting out with no dairy is when your dairy is in your regular diet, you can seem more bloated, your skin can break out more. There's many other factors, but if you cut out dairy in your diet, you might seem less bloated, you might have better skin, and it can also give you bad digestive problems. So 70% of the world is lactose intolerant, and most people don't even know that they are. So if you're constantly bloated or you have bad skin, if you cut out dairy, this may be your problem, and it may help you feel less bloated and make your skin clear up, and this is why it's a factor to this diet. Another factor is having no gluten, and no gluten and dairy can go hand in hand because gluten can also make your body inflamed, so it can inflame your small intestine. So that's why we cut out gluten. So if you seemed bloated just like dairy, cutting out gluten will help with that. So now that you know the 4 main components of this diet, we'll talk about some food replacements that you can have doing on this diet. All of these, when you're taking this diet, you will have a coach throughout it. And so all of this information I'm giving you about the carb cycling, the fasting, all comes from the coach that I have and my family has right now. Her name's Kyle Welliver, and she just coaches you and guides you through the diet and tells you what to do. So next is all of the foods that you can have like during this diet that'll help you throughout it. So for breakfast, I like to have smoothies. So you can use this Carb Master lactose-free milk, and in smoothies you can have any fruit. So you can have strawberry, mango, pineapple, any type of smoothie you want, and you can also mix it up with some chocolate. You could have like a chocolate banana or anything like that. And smoothies are really good because if you get tired of one, you can mix it up. And yeah, so the next is for dinner and lunch. So most people like having sandwiches for lunch, but they think they can't do that when they're on this diet, but that's wrong because you can have gluten-free bread. Honestly, if you just like pop the bread in the toaster and have it with turkey, it honestly tastes the same as a regular sandwich that you would normally have. I would also recommend having gluten-free tortillas with some chicken. This chicken is just from Dillon's. You can get it anywhere. You just pop it in the microwave. It's pre-cooked, so it's really easy. So also for snacks, you can have like gluten-free pretzels that are really good. And all these foods basically taste the same as if they weren't gluten-free, but they're just a lot healthier for you. So the next part is, on this diet, some people have like sweet tooth and they think that they can't have sweets on this diet, but that's wrong, because you can have ice cream and stuff even if it is dairy or lactose free. So this is the Breyers lactose free ice cream, and it honestly tastes the same as regular ice cream. There's also like these chocolate ice cream bars or like chocolate muffins or anything like that. And also, don't be afraid when you're on this diet to give yourself, treat yourself. So like maybe once or 2 meals a week, you can treat yourself to bread or like regular ice cream if you need that, or just anything like that. So there's also many recipes from the book, The Faster Way to Fat Loss Cookbook Bundle by Amanda Treese. So there's also recipes that you can look on there for that, and she also gives you a lot of information about this diet. So now that you know all the food replacements that you have on this diet and all the 4 main components that you have on this diet, I promise you, you'll see results. Most people stop dieting because they don't see results, but I promise you, if you keep it up, you will see results. You'll see fat loss, feeling more healthy, feeling confident, and better sleep. So thank you for coming to my speech today, and I really recommend you trying the Faster Way to Fat Loss diet.